You know what's truly wild? A foundational library, born from pure brilliance, can become so successful that its own features get absorbed directly into the language, rendering the original creation obsolete. That's exactly what happened with Jeremy Ashkenus's Underscore.js. It's a testament to pioneering, not just building. This isn't just a historical footnote, it's a recurring pattern in tech, a cycle of assumptions getting shattered. Back in the early 2010s, the common wisdom, the big lie, was that web development wasn't for serious applications. JavaScript itself, famously designed in just 10 days, was a mess, riddled with inconsistencies across browsers, lacking a standard library, and without true modules or classes. Developers were casually dismissed as script kiddies. The entire ecosystem was a fragmented landscape, holding back what was possible. Then Ashkenus, fresh from Document Cloud, stepped onto the scene in 2009. He launched Underscore.js, a utility belt library packed with around 60 helper functions. Its impact was so profound that its innovations were directly integrated into JavaScript itself, essentially making the standalone library a victim of its own success. But he didn't stop there. He then created CoffeeScript, a language that compiled down to JavaScript, delivering superior syntax and fixing critical issues like variable hoisting and type coercion. It caught the attention of DHH, becoming the default preprocessor in Rails 3.1 by 2011, powering early versions of GitHub and Dropbox, before its features, too, were eventually absorbed into modern JavaScript's classes and arrow functions. By 2010, as web applications grew more complex, the glaring void was a lack of front-end application structure. Ashkenus's next move was Backbone.js. Clocking in at under 2,000 lines of code, it brought the first real taste of MVC to the front end, complete with models, collections, views, and an event system. This was the paradigm shift, enabling developers to build serious, client-side applications. For years, between 2011 and 2014, Backbone.js was the backbone, if you will, for early iterations of Trello, Airbnb, Hulu, and Pinterest. It proved that client-side heavy applications were not just viable, but the future, before it was eventually superseded by newcomers like Angular, Ember, and React. The core ideas, however, those are still deeply embedded in the modern web's very foundation. Now, fast forward to today, and we're seeing this same push against perceived limitations in the realm of artificial intelligence. Take Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.8. A recent 244-page report details how it's carving out its own space. While it still hallucinates, a critical challenge, it demonstrates improved honesty by flagging uncertainties and even outperforms Gemini 3.5 Flash in entry-level financial analysis, scoring 58% versus 54%. Its ELO score on the GDP values benchmark also stands at 1890, notably higher than GPT 5.5 Fitest 1769. And here's another kicker. Its running costs are around $134, compared to GPT 5.5 Fitest $900. Yet, its cyber capabilities are still nascent, comparable to Opus 4.7 but significantly less than Mythos Preview, frequently failing to score above 0.6 on most vulnerability targets. But the bigger picture emerging is Opus 4.8 Fitest's reliability leap. Its outward behavior shows fewer instances of misalignment, and the UK AI Security Institute noted it identifies testing environments 79% of the time. What's truly a game-changer is its ability to proactively flag serious codebase issues 96% of the time, a five-fold improvement over Mythos Preview. This points to a new kind of intelligence, one that can spin up coordinated sub-agents on the fly to tackle complex tasks with dynamic workflows. It's a radical, new capability, but one that Anthropic internally acknowledges could introduce significant technical debt as they ship more products. The pursuit of the bleeding edge never comes without a cost, but it invariably reshapes our world. Its running costs are around $134, compared to GPT 5.5 Fitest $900.